right.
Cool. Let me retweet that.
Nope, it said something went wrong. But we are live.
We are, so we're live now. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Gonna retweet posts we just made, Wax, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Everybody coming in. Welcome, everybody. So, Wax, how many questions do you think we're gonna get about if we're working on Casino Calamity or not? Even though the words Casino Calamity is literally right there.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a lot.
Oh yeah, we're doing a lot tonight. Let me go ahead and drop this in the actual Paradox Discord server. People don't miss. Welcome, everybody.
Hello, new people.
Alright, I'm gonna close down some windows. I'm almost ready to go.
Alright. Let's see. Today I'm going to be animating the Sonic doing a landing off from a kick. He literally just finished doing it, so yeah.
And I'm working on storyboards for a shot for Team Sonic and Casino Calamity. Very rough. I'm gonna be redrawing a lot of this. So this is the roughest form of animation.
Yep. Oh, thank you for the sub, Blue Dragon.
Let's go ahead and throw Could do this the old-fashioned way. Great, this guy again.
What's up?
Who are we talking about? No, it's a chat and it's a message in chat.
Oh.
I don't know who they're talking about. Okay.
It's Sonic Boom. Sonic Boom.
No, he's not tied to the symbols. He's messing up. Is it gonna work?
Oh, we got a new sponsor.
Oh, nice.
Thank you,
Murphy.
Murphy, yeah. Thank you.
Why is this? Can't I mess with the...
Yeah, Adobe Illustrator and Adobe Animate.
We're actually... Yep.
Oh, and there goes the sponsor notification. Thanks again.
Oh, great. Animate, now is not the time for you to be screwing up. I'm trying to get this. I'm just gonna restart that. I'm gonna do it from the actual... Smash that transparency. Forgot you could do this in Animate. Weird. Here I am having transparency problems instead of actually animating. There we go. That's much better. So I'm trying to more or less, with this new buff, I'm trying to replicate Cacti style, kinda.
Yeah?
Because, you know, he's the one who's apparently majorly, you know, animating most of this, the Team Sonic stuff. And it bugs me because when he animates moving lip, like the lip flaps, he doesn't move the jaw.
Oh.
I mean, I know a lot of animators don't do that, but I do. That bugs me. It's like not allowed to. Because then the animation's gonna look really conflicted in the boards with the other animators doing this part.
Well, thank you guys. I always appreciate it. Oh, we got a donation.
Oh, nice.
Lazy Kirby. It's me, Lazy Kirby. Recommend me good anime, please. Good anime.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. That is my always to-go recommendation for anime. I don't watch like too much anime. I mean, I'll watch a couple of shows and get hooked on those, but I'm not like watching anime every day of my life all night or whatnot. Okay, I gotta bring up Pack-Type example again. See how he does tails. Trying to figure out if I want to make these roughs with pen tool or the actual brush. Okay. So it looks like he does more or less normal like Sonic muzzle and then adds Tails'. Oh boy. What is going on? Say what? Who's there? Who's there? Speak here.
It is I, the Frenchiest Fry.
Oh, hey, Tom.
Oh, hey. Oh, hey, Tom. How you doing?
Yo, I'm doing alright. How you guys doing?
Doing
Ready
good,
to
doing
animate.
good.
Are we live?
Yep, we are live.
Nice.
And I'm already breaking things. Help.
Ah, yes. Calamity is a thing that I've been doing since 2013.
It's not your fault that animators keep walking in and walking out. I promise, I'm here for you, baby.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay here for you.
I fucking appreciate it, Jesus Christ. Everyone just says, lol, I'm gonna go with the Game Grumps instead.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, they do great work, but also Casino Calamity needs to be finished so I can move on and make one that I'm proud of.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah, for people that don't know, Tom here is the writer for the Sonic Hero musicals, you know, Seaside Denial, Casino Calamity, and Metropolis Mayhem. He did them all. He's doing them all.
He did them all. Well, he wrote them all. The
Yeah.
animators animated everything else.
Yep.
So, are you planning to continue with other Sonic Heroes stages after this one? Or is Casino Calamity going to be the last one after this train wreck of waiting?
The thing is, this is a train wreck of waiting, but I have learned a lot in the past 5 years, and I have written a real fucking musical. So, when I wrote Casino Calamity, it was the most difficult thing I've ever done. When I write whatever the hell comes after it, because people watch the series, I can't let it die until I reach the end. And I already know how I want to end the series, and it's going to be super powerful. So, honestly, when I get to writing the next one, when CC is done, it is going to be a break from what I normally do.
Right. I'm just curious. Isn't the next like zone in Sonic Heroes Frog Forest?
I wish. It's the goddamn rails.
Oh, it's Rail Canyon. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've got a clever way to subvert it because Rail Canyon. I learned in CC that I really need to pick levels that have a song that works, and after the first few, they don't. Casino is like the last one with a melody for a while.
Yeah.
Castle Hangover is gonna be a blast. That one's gonna be
I mean, it's probably a good couple years away, but I would love to work on that one.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit. I might skip some zones even that I can't really write music to. Like I have ideas, right? We've been thinking about this for some time. We've been working on CC for 5 fucking years, and for 4 of them, we thought it was going to be done soon.
Yep.
And then people fucking left. Yeah.
But that's why people like me exist. Because I have nothing better to do in my life. So I'm just gonna animate a blue hedgehog all fucking day for you.
There you go. That's what I need. Team Sonic. Okay, I can understand if people kept walking away from Chaotix. And one person did, but Sonic? Everyone wants to animate goddamn Team Sonic. Why do they keep abandoning it?
Yeah.
You know, I almost kind of wish that Cacti wasn't doing all the Team Sonic stuff because I would have loved to storyboard all of Team Sonic.
Oh man, I would have been down for it. Literally just, we got Cacti in like I think a couple weeks before we put out Seconds. So that was like when the new call went out for the Fresh Blood. But absolutely, like, we're gonna get some people in. What the fuck was it, Colorful Load? We're getting that chick in for a team for sure. She did incredible in that 1 second. And she did that fast. That is what we need.
Is she gonna be in the next Seconds, or was she in the previous one?
She was in the last one. I don't know when she's doing her next cartoon, but if she's still around and still making cartoons, I want to try and get her for a team just because, again, quality animation fast is hard to find.
Oh yeah, I mean, I try to do that.
Oh no, you're fucking great too. Don't get me wrong.
What short did she do?
She did the Shadow and Forces one. The one yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
I know you're damn good because I've seen your storyboards. I just haven't seen you finish a high motion one yet.
Yeah, this is more like I want to do that, and like that's kind of one of my bigger Sonic shorts because you know I have those heroes. That one hero short that I have planned for whenever we get to the end, eventual Sonic Shorts 9.
Yeah, when we eventually get there, which we will. I'll probably do something for 9 too by that point. I might animate something for Seconds, but I just been busy as hell. So right. But no, I can definitely see bringing in you as a team later too, for whatever I do after this one. I just the main thing I want to make sure of with the people that I bring on is that they're able to animate. They want to animate, and they know what they're doing enough to not drag their feet and have another 5 years.
Right.
Like honestly, I would like to. I'm gonna shorten too. Like I fucking went crazy with the length because I was 17 years old. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make my best thing ever. I'll never regret this. I'm probably gonna tone it down for the future ones. I want to try and get onto a schedule where we can like feasibly make one of these a year, like we used to.
Right.
Which I think is doable if I keep the songs to like 3 to 5 minutes instead of
most definitely because
12.
Like I'm redoing these boards right here because they're again the only reason I'm having trouble with them is because I have to replicate somebody else's style or model to at least try and keep things consistent. Because that was kind of my biggest concern with we have 3 different people working on Team Sonic right now.
I was concerned about that too, but I just need it to get done. So
yeah. So that's why I'm trying to conform to Cacti's motions. So whenever it's redrawn, it more or less looks like what he did. Because if I was doing my own thing, I mean these boards for this one shot only took me 1 night to do, more or less.
Yeah.
It's redrawing them all is the fun part.
Oh, joy.
Oh, I better make sure that doesn't... Because the only other animator I know that worked on Team Sonic was Aerobian, but I don't know if you had anybody else that was working on it.
Aerobian worked on it and always said that he wanted to and stayed on it, and then did nothing for like a year and a half.
He had some good animatics.
Yeah, we got some good animatics out of it. That's all we ever got.
He does wonderful work.
Oh no, he's great.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He just got super fucking busy with whatever.
I always call myself the lesser of two arrows. Because when it...
Well, you know what? We had an arrow working on Team Sonic, and now we have one working on Team Sonic again.
Yup. Because, you know, it's... I just find it funny because, you know, most people, when they think of, you know, at least, you know, majority Sonic animators who have the nickname Arrow, people usually tend to think of me or Aerobian.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was also kind of funny because there was this one time he actually came to me and asked if I knew how to, out of all things, how to set up Super Mario 64 online. And for those who don't know, his real name is Nathan. And I wasn't entirely sure, so I brought in my other friend named Nathan into the call.
Jesus.
So keep in mind, me and Aerobian share the same nickname, but they both have the same name.
Oh god, that's chaos.
That was hard to keep track of.
Perfect chaos.
Da 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 da. I'm gonna try and work on that short tonight, but I want to get these boards done. So, Peppy or I forgot how you say his name.
Whatever the heck he is, yeah.
Yeah, can more or less try to redraw them.
As for me, I'm trying to get the opening number of Undersong out before my birthday.
Oh yeah, how's that been going?
We're basically just at the phase where we're waiting for a few artists to finish their panels. I'm really happy with how the boarding came along for the Flowey song after that, because we went from nothing to perfect in 2 days. We have
Nice.
some really talented people, but we still have people that drag their feet a lot. This was supposed to come out in like January.
Jeez.
It's really tough getting artists that stay devoted and are able to work.
And in a lot of ways, I can just see if they didn't have the time and they wanted to jump into something and then not being able to do it. But if you have lots of time, try to commit to something anyways.
Yeah,
I know that's...
I'm just trying to be cautious. Because one of the people has some rough lines, and the art director is real obsessed with that. And, you know, I'm on the art director's side because I want my show to look the best it can, but at the same time, I also just fucking want it.
Sonic
Oh, no.
Paradox. Is there any specific joke from any of the shorts that you find to be the funniest? We like to avoid Sonic runs that get hurt by things.
Are you asking which is our favorite?
But as our favorite,
Sonic fan character.
How to create your own Sonic fan character. Step 1. Don't draw a goddamn thing. At least not yet.
Yeah, that's just
That one.
It's just a classic at this point.
Thank you, Chakra.
Yeah, thank you, Chuck.
Thank you, you brought us a lot of interesting Sonic content in those years.
Yeah.
Cause that was around the same time he was doing Nazo and Leash, I think.
Admittedly, I look at his short stuff a little higher than some of the early Nazo stuff that's just Dragon Ball Z with Sonic characters. But I recognize what large impact it has on the fan base, and the new one actually looks like it's trying to do something original.
Oh yeah, and that was just what he was like in high school.
Yeah, he was in high school, so I mean, yeah. I'm not saying, oh, look at this guy, he just drew something DBZ. I'm like, yeah, I mean, it might not stand as well, but
Hey, it did something right because it was his animations that I watched a lot when I was younger, including with Super Mario Bros. Z, before I even knew what a Dragon Ball was.
yeah.
And those inspired me to, you know, animate myself.
I know how you feel. DBZ parodies. I watched a lot of them when I was a kid. That before I watched Dragon Ball Z. What was it? DuckTales Z3 was one, and yeah, Mario Brothers Z was the other big one. Well, I understand the appeal.
Oh yeah, especially when you're, you know, at a younger age.
Oh my god, yeah, I totally get you.
I mean, at the same time, you know, it's kind of interesting here. Let's take this unused form of Sonic from Sonic X and actually do something cool with it. And he worked on that for, you know, a long while because there was basically another version of that film that he released before the one that everybody knew about, which is more or less the same thing, but just like, you know, worse.
I think that might have been the one that was on the SP stream for a while.
Well, we had all of them on there.
Oh yeah, that's probably why, because I saw the worst one. Because like for a while, remember when live stream was big? Holy crap!
What's that? Like, you mean like not just actual like live streams, or is that a thing?
Yeah, back in the day, we used to have some use livestream.com and all, and they had an autoplay feature where you automatically play videos, and we had autoplay of all the solo projects playing.
That's nice. Yeah, I never heard about that.
Yeah, no, that was we would have all the shorts volumes, all the episodes of F up to then, the Heroes musicals, some Sonic YouTube hoops.
Oh boy. The highest quality of projects.
Oh yeah. Well, we had what was it? We had 2 of the Eggman songs, and then we had the Sonic Shorts one, which admittedly made some of the early volumes funnier than they actually were, such as, "Hey Sonic, I'm Sonic."
What about Sonic Shits? Was that on there?
Did we put Sonic Shits? I think we did.
No, we did. We just had the YouTube poop that had Sonic Shits in it.
Yeah, we did a YouTube poop with Sonic Shits in it. And the one that also had Alice and fucking Boo.
Yeah, that one's the best.
That one's the greatest.
I mean, I feel like chat's probably not. Some people in chat probably don't realize what that was. That was basically Sonic Shits was basically Sonic Shorts but worse.
Was.
Well. Oh boy. When are we supposed to release a new one on like April 1st? I made a short and everything for it, but we never did anything with it.
We probably missed the deadline.
Oh.
There's always next time.
Yep.
There's always next time.
And I have a short ready.
Yeah. I've had some ready since 2013.
Oh boy. No, essentially at this point I'm just redrawing these. Like not like roughs, so just clean line work.
That's fair. Also, I'm gonna have to pop off a little bit because we got one more coming that's gonna take a look at the Beach of Fire. It was fucking screaming last night. I couldn't sleep.
Oh boy.
Yeah, fun times for everybody.
Fun times for everybody. I gotta make sure that these ears are more or less even.
Usually a good idea.
Because there are parts of these Sonic, like especially with somebody like Tails, that could easily, like lose control during like previous frames. Like his hair and his ears, you can easily draw those in a different way, and then the animation gets weird around them.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely wild.
Am I getting any chats in my YouTube chat or no? What about my Twitch chat?
See if you got any other questions. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Where's animations on the channel? Silver, do you have crush on me? That's what I imagine Silver crushing on Master Rabbit.
Oh. I don't know how to feel about that.
Yeah. Sonic is trying to dab.
He's not doing a very good job at it.
That is the drunkest dab I've seen yet.
Yeah.
All I can think about is the drunk Sonic glitch from Sonic Adventure. You fight the first Eggman boss, and while he's like exploding before it transitions to a cutscene, you can kill Sonic. And you know how in Adventure he kind of does that little spin when he dies. So in like the victory cutscene, he'll be like, "Yeah, I'll play with you some other time," and falls flat on his face, and the cutscene like ends.
Yep.
It's great. I love it.
Here's a question: why is it called Sonic Paradox? Little Mario was a fucking Doctor Who fan.
Yeah, when he originally created the name, and yeah, that's That's pretty much what happened.
Oh. Well, there you go. I never even knew that.
Yeah, no, Phil came back recently, and now he does Sonic Seconds.
Nice. This one shot of Tails bringing back his head is bugging me because I don't know how to draw that. I actually have a weird cheat for whenever I need to draw Sonic characters in a certain way. Does anybody know about Brawl Box? I'm gonna take that as no. So Brawl Box is a modding tool for Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and you can, say if you have, it's basically just like a 3D program where you can edit animations and stuff of character models from Smash, from all the Brawl files. You can edit their animations and stuff like that. And there's tons and tons and tons of mods for the game. So, say for example, if I was having trouble with this, I could always open up Brawl Box and go download a Tails model from the Brawl Box and mess with it. Use it as a poser.
Interesting.
It reminds me of Design Doll.
Yeah, I'm more or less just using it as like a ragdoll program.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna do that because I can't. Shoot, what was it? Brawl Vault. That's what it's called. It's been a while. Let's hope it loads because this website does not like poor internet activity. So I am struggling like heck to.
I wonder if there's ever be a short that follows up the Volume 8 ending where Sonic the Zone Cop sees all the murder from his base and activates Super Genesis Wave to end it.
What?
You know the ending of Volume 8 where everyone's dying? That's that the Zone Cop do the Genesis Wave thing.
Good. Why is there a Naruto Tails mod? Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Brawl Vault.
Oh, the music? It's Park Avenue X Capital City Final Mix.
Final mix.
Yeah, it's a mix.
Why even? Oh, box. People on my end won't be able to see it because I'm gonna open up on my other screen. Play with the model there. Where's my mouse? I don't need that. Unable to connect to the internet. Oh wait, what? Oh, that was box. It's like, wait a minute. How am I streaming?
Will Sonic Paradox's logo/avatar ever be updated? I mean, if we're gonna really...
As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, not as far as I'm aware. If we're really gonna update it for the generation, we have to go all of them. And right now, it's just sort of our legacy.
If we change it to anything, I would want to change it to like the Sonic going, the emo!
Good.
I did do a special version of the Sonic Paradox jingle for Sonic S Episode 4.
I want to hear that.
Yeah, let me see if this is the one.
Why can't I download this file?
Okay, I gotta go, guys.
Dropbox.
Oh.
Alright, see ya.
I'll drop it.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
Yeah.
Oh boy. If you really need a good model, just give me one. Also, hello, anybody coming into my Twitch chat.
Tails was like, what? I always enjoy this Sonic Mania Supersonic song.
Oh, which one?
The final battle.
Love the guitar in it. Okay, let me do this. Where did it go? Sorry, folks. I'm just getting some stuff ahead of time. Ugh. I'm just gonna move that to the desktop at this point. Literally need you right. You know what I did with you? Barely control this program without you.
Let's change the song to something. Put some hyper potions.
Okay. Actually, you know what? I probably will show Brawl Box. Okay. So this is Brawl Box. This is what I use to pretty much cheat if I can't figure out how something works in a 3D space. Let me just go ahead and... Since we're working with the Tails model here, I went ahead and downloaded.
Favorite Sonic TV show for me is Sad AM.
Sad AM. Although there were a couple episodes of X that I liked. I think my favorite one is the boat cruise episode. Come on. So yeah, this might be a little weird for a Paradox stream, but this is gonna look a little weird. Okay, where's the rest of this here?
Sonic's face, what have I done?
Uh-oh, what did you do? What is with Tails' face is a real question we should be asking here. Oops. Wax, I don't think that's how Sonic's eyes work. Nor his muzzle. Oh wait, no, you're fixing it.
No, I'm turning the head, so I had to warp it.
Oh, fun. Where is this? Heck. There we go. Okay. Let me just go ahead and rotate them around. This is a very interesting way to go about doing things here. Oh, Kadu's in the chat. Hey, Kadu.
Oh, hey, hey, kid.
Kadu, see you.
Always nice to see you.
Okay, then bring back head. That is not the head. Okay, neck.
Not this one. Let's change the song. There we go. Some look-alike.
Facepalm. This facepalm's gonna be a little hard to do. Oh god, Tails, don't let your face eat your hands. Oh god, I'm making him dab.
Yeah, you made him dab. You totally
God
did.
damn it. It's not my intention. Okay, this isn't gonna be perfect. And just bring down his. Yeah, I am legit using paint right now to just copy and to the crop this easy. Don't judge me. It gets the job done.
Paint. It gets the job done. By Arrow Art.
Yep, that's not Arrow artwork, just Arrow art. Who's this Arrow art you speak of? Is that my? No, it's. Hold on, it's Arrow as in ARROW art. He's my nemesis. There you go. That's the official backstory. I'm gonna need to have Ryan draw Arrow art. Okay. Now we're gonna literally take the picture of this model and paste it in and trace over it. Or more or less trace over it. It's not going to be exactly the same. Some people might be saying that this is cheating, but I like to think of it as working smarter, not harder.
Good words. Good words.
And again, it's not going to be the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Oh, who's in?
Oh, hey.
Hey,
How
Big
goes
K.
it?
How are you guys doing?
Doing
I'm
good,
doing
dude.
alright. How about yourself?
Good.
Welcome to the stream.
Oh, thanks.
I hope you don't mind me using 3D models to cheat here because I can't draw something in a 3D space.
That's alright.
Oops. Got chat up. Probably don't need to do too much work to these. This is where I need to start making some adjustments.
How you been, Piggy Bank?
Oh, I've been doing pretty good.
Anything
Yeah,
special lately happen?
I actually had an offer come in for a full-time thing recently.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Animation thing. So I've been working out the details with that. Maybe it might happen, maybe not. But it's really exciting.
Is it a paid job?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
it's
it
a
says
full bona fide full-time job.
Is it freelance or like official?
Like official full-time job.
Oh,
The real
wow.
deal.
How did that
It's
come
really
across?
exciting.
Man, I'd love to do something like that.
Yeah, that's been a
Nice.
dream for a few years now, so it's really cool. This might actually happen.
Well,
Fingers
best of luck.
crossed.
Best of luck for that.
Thanks.
Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
A lot of work, but a lot of work exciting.
Yeah. It'll be work, but I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun too.
I mean, getting to work with so many different people and just working on a project like that, that's a big dream of mine too. So
Yeah. So what have you all been up to?
well, summer break has officially started,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that would have started now.
and I'm waiting for some responses back for some classes. I'm actually appealing some scholarships because I actually didn't do too well this last semester.
Hmm.
I don't know, just general education work is just not fun.
Yeah. Gen Ed stuff was not a lot of fun for me either.
I mean, I'm kind of at that point. It's like, I need to try, next year when it comes back up. I basically got one more chance, and I can't waste that chance.
Yeah.
It's just, I came into college, right after high school with like already a lot of experience in what I do. When they throw you into the general education courses, even for your major, it's like, okay, in high school, I was making, top quality, portfolios. I was already animating, doing more or less good looking digital art. And
Yeah.
they decided to throw me into a college class where I'm learning how to make shapes in Illustrator again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the Gen Ed college experience right there.
so annoying.
Because I gotta wait like at least 2 years before I can start getting into the classes that I actually want to take.
Yep. Yeah. That sounds about right. On the plus side, it's a bunch of easy credits usually. So.
Yeah, but it's not challenging whatsoever.
Yeah, there's that too. I know there was a point I was tempted to take we had a Flash animation class at my college. I was tempted to take that and just get 3 easy credits, but didn't end up doing it. It seemed a little too easy.
See, me, it's like if
Yeah.
if I'm uninterested in something, I completely shift my focus into something else.
Mm.
So it's kind of ironic because in that digital art class, I was working on my things and never on my actual classwork because I was always like, oh, this is easy. I could get this done in 10 minutes, push it off to the side. And so by the time the end of first semester came about, I was already, too deep and, too behind for me to really catch up.
Yeah.
And then second semester, I ended up coming down with some health and sleep issues, which ruined any sort of schedule for me to have. So kind of on a walking rope. But summer's here. I'm looking for jobs. I'm gonna have fun, and I appealed all my scholarships, so I'm just kind of enjoying the time that I can have to work on other stuff.
Yeah, cool.
That's my that's my life right now. Sorry if it's slightly depressing.
That's
But,
alright.
For someone I presume has college experience, and I think it's worth bringing up.
I remember when we were talking about the Flash class. I took a Flash class at the college, and I ended up being pretty much a teacher to everyone else.
That's what I was like in high school with my digital media classes.
Yeah, I actually had a Flash animation class in high school too, which was really cool. But yeah, I was. Yep. it was neat.
I mean, that still seems a little bit more enjoyable than what I was doing now because literally that whole semester was just Photoshop and Illustrator basics.
Yeah.
And the only time it threw me a curveball was when the final was suddenly in After Effects, which I had actually never used before.
Oh.
So that
It
was
went from Photoshop and Illustrator to After Effects?
it was like like from some sort of simple thing in like After Effects, but again, I'd never used After Effects.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
still
was
a big change.
Yeah. I mean, I do plan to use After Effects, but right now, all my effects work I either do in, Flash or Animate, or I add additional effects through something like Vegas Pro.
Mm-hmm.
Because nothing that a little chroma keying or overlaying or, adjusting that, other things can't do.
Yeah.
I'm not, really too interested in the big, here, let's rotate this giant text or whatever to do this. That takes up probably too much power on your PC either way.
No, yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. Also, it's looking good, Wax.
Thank you.
For my next second, I gotta try and do something that's a little bit more, after the Supersonic one, I should try something that's a little bit more high speed. Because Tom was like, he loves my boards, but again, he's never seen me really do anything, outside of like that one Sonic short that I've been working on for a while. Hasn't really seen me, go full color, full speed effects, so that might be something interesting I can try and work with, because a lot of the seconds that I have planned are very kind of down to earth.
Oh, yeah. You don't really have to do too much action-oriented stuff.
That's
Sonic short. I guess the closest thing I've done is maybe like Seaside Denied or something. I don't know. It's been a while.
I always think of the Sonic versus Shadow short that you did.
Oh yes, that one is very action-oriented. All of the crazy effects.
Oh yeah, there's a lot going on in there. Probably not entirely action-oriented, but it's something.
That's about it. It's just something.
Go ahead and get rid of this. I got the
Hey, Tom.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
I just had to do some house stuff for a bit.
Oh, nice. Welcome back.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing good. Doing
How
good.
about yourself? I'm glad the chat's being active.
Oh, hey, Nick.
Hey.
I don't think I've met you before. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Wax, how many frames are in a typical animation?
A lot.
A lot. But for this animation right here, it's more so.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, you can actually answer this mathematically here.
Oh, shit,
The human eye sees 24.97 frames per second. Real world is 24.97.
Yeah.
However, comma.
In
animation, if it's 30 frames per second, that's literally your answer right there. It's 30 frames
per second.
Per second, and then, or if an animation is, if you go really, really in depth, 60 frames per second. God forbid you should ever have to do that. That's you're doubling it, but still, just take the time meter of what an animation is and go, oh, okay, if this was 30 frames per second and it's 2 minutes long, then I already know that it's, let's see what, that's 2400, so, oh no, I'm sorry, 1800, so about 3,600 frames in a 2-minute animation.
There you go. And that's a lot of drawing, even if you're doing like, certain amount of, like, even if you're only doing like, I don't know, animating by 2s or 3s, God forbid 1s, that still takes, that's still a lot of frames.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it on 2s at 24 frames, that's 12 frames a second. That's just half of what you would have had at 24 frames. That's still quite a bit.
Also, anime is at 8 to 12 a second.
Crazy. It's crazy because I actually enjoy animating on 1s. I don't know why, but I do, especially when lip syncing is involved.
You're a rare breed. You're very masochistic. We're never letting you leave.
It's really, like I mentioned earlier, I'm trying to replicate Cacti's style for more or less try to replicate his style for these boards. And he doesn't animate the jaw. like a lot of animators, they typically just do okay. We'll have their mouth or their muzzle, and we'll just we'll take the animating approach and just only animate the mouth.
Oh, yeah, I guess he doesn't move the jaw. I just
No, he
realized
doesn't.
that. Huh.
And me, I like to move the jaw. Let me bring up my.
yeah, I
let me-
usually do that too, or I try to.
Let me bring up my. It's a little hard to tell. I almost opened up Sonic Mania, Force of Habit. For people here that don't know, I'm a Mania modder, so I'm always opening Mania. Let me open up my.
What have you seen?
No, it's not what I've seen. Hold on, I need to find Defini's folder.
Oh, that explains it.
Hello, everybody. Thought I'd drop in, see what's up.
Oh,
Hey,
hey,
it's
Mac
Mac.
Fox.
Oh, hey, Mac.
So
We're live on stream.
Dr. Mac Fox is the voice of Eggman in several Sonic Short Seconds and all the Heroes musicals.
Greetings and good evening, everybody. The name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientific mind.
You've got
There he is.
very little background noise tonight, Mac. Dang.
Push to talk for the moment.
Ah, gotcha.
So let me bring up my my seconds, the Supersonic shorts I'm working on. You can see kind of a better approach of how I go about animating lip syncs. It's still a little hard to tell over the roughs because I'm now just getting to doing the line work for it. Let me go ahead and show that off. It's actually Tom who did the voice for Sonic in this one. Let me go ahead.
Is that one of your seconds?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you remember the Supersonic short I was working on?
I think so, yeah.
The one I had you go like, "All right, monster, prepare to be taken down," or
Yeah,
something
the
like
one where he just gets what was the joke?
Like he gets hit by a boulder on the way down, but we actually came up with a better punchline for it. That's why I never
much
finished
better.
it.
Right.
So instead of just kind of randomly getting hit by like a boulder or falling debris, he literally throws a toaster into the water and electrocutes Chaos to death.
Oh yeah, I don't know who wrote that one, but that one was great.
So, because it was I think we came up with it during the Monathlon. I think Wax was in there with me and we were talking about it. Yeah, I think it was Wax who came up with
Oh
the idea.
right. And I was saying there you go. It's the return of the Toast Genie.
Yep. But you can kind of see how I animate my lip syncs. Also, you can kind of get a better rough of the entire short.
Yeah.
Then there's the explosion effect. I was gonna work on this when I finished.
Oh,
cleaning
Sonic
up
the
the
Derpog.
There's the explosion effect that I did.
I'm sorry, I just found something that I need to send to Nosy.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
of course. He just turned another year older yesterday, didn't he?
Yeah, I know.
Well, I may as well load up the stream and see what's up.
Why does everyone in Sonic Paradox have a fucking birthday this week? Like Nate, me, Nos.
Oh, your
happy
birthday's
birthday.
coming up? Oh, happy birthday.
I mean, not
Yep.
yet. Mine's in 2 days.
2 days, okay.
Happy early birthday. I gotta do something for you. Because I did something for Nate on Twitter, and I don't think he ever noticed it. I drew a picture of him and Johnny in in a very Tyson Hess styled picture.
No, that's cute.
Let me link that because I still like how that came out.
Yeah, do it. But yeah, no, I'm actually gonna be away from most of the weekend because we're doing con.
Nice.
And, I'll try and drop it.
Quick question. What's happening here on stream? I see 2 things going on. Sonic Seconds and Casino Calamity. Nice.
Yep. We came to the point where we're like, okay, Casino Calamity needs to finish. Let's bring in the new guys to push it along.
Yep, I'm helping storyboard some of the Sonic scenes, and somebody else is gonna reanimate them.
Oh, how nice.
I mean,
Right
honestly,
up my alley.
We might need you to animate some anyway because there's a lot of fucking scenes.
I'd probably do it anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I do with this? Because I really want to find this tweet that I made to Nathan and Johnny.
No, I seriously promise I'll never write another one this long. I'm not gonna go crazy again. I've gotten a lot better at musical stuff over the past
Here it
5
is.
years.
Let me just drop this in the Paradox. Actually, I'll just drop it in the staff chat. Probably where everybody's. Actually, no. I'll just drop it in general so everybody should, so anybody can see it. Okay, there it is.
If you're wondering where we're typing, you can join the Sonic Paradox Discord server to talk with all of us and submit your ideas and animations and get new volumes of Sonic Seconds.
Hold on, wait. Let's lay this out for people that are actually going to join in here. When we mean submit something for animations or ideas, be reasonable about the ideas.
Yeah.
Yep.
How many times have we received? Can we count how many times we received so many ideas or thoughts or animations or just something thrown out there about two characters coming together?
Oh, I mean, most of the time,
Wax can tell you.
Number one,
can
most of the time it's fan characters.
Most of the time it is fan characters.
And most of the time it's them making out.
Oh.
Yes. Wax, I'm pretty sure using his robotic mind, because Wax is a robot, will probably tell you exactly how many times, if not a roundabout number of... How many? Yeah.
That's a
All
lot
of
of
them.
That's a lot of zeros.
I will say though, however, I will say,
I mean, the old ideas thread has like 300 pages of stuff. I mean, I'm sure that could help get you a number there too if you want.
I can't pick a favorite from the ideas thread because there's too many amazing ones, but from the Discord, my favorite so far was just someone who said, I have an idea, can you make it?
Yes! We can make the idea!
Yeah. This is happening.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
This is most certainly happening right now,
So,
is what they're asking themselves.
So, we have a subform you can submit ideas for, Sonic Seconds, or shorts, or Sega shorts, if you want to submit for those. We also have a voice actor sub-channel now. You would submit, if you want to become a voice actor in Sonic Paradox, submit your demo to voice actor reels, and if it meets like the bare minimums for voice acting, which is you sound like the character, your microphone doesn't have a bunch of garbage in the background, and it's sent in a readable format like a WAV or MP3, you upload to SoundCloud, something like that, then I will add you, the guy who does the voice actor stuff, I'll add you to a list. And what that list does is, if you voice for someone short, whether it's your friend or someone who's just looking for a voice actor, if you're on the list, we guarantee that we will not ask you to be replaced with another voice actor for short voice.
That reminds me. Did you ever see my friend Ganondorf's audition? I recommended that he try it out. He can do it. He can do a good couple impressions, and I think his microphone's okay.
He is good, but it was really difficult to get to other voices. I'd recommend it, because I can't. More people don't make the list than do, so I can't take the time to explain every single person's anymore.
No, that's perfectly fine. I was just curious if you saw it or not.
I explain if people ask me. That's why I say, like, I go down the list once a week, and I say, if you didn't make it, you want tips, hit me up.
Yep.
So basically, the main thing I suggest for him, because he does have some decent voices, I believe his environment was did he do an overzealous noise cancel? Because I feel like that might have been the one that had the overzealous noise cancel.
I don't know if he did a noise cancel or not.
Yeah, but the main thing that I noticed with his is he just sort of mumbled and said, okay, well, here's some voices. Oh, here's this voice.
I think the next one I'm going to have him do is literally just going to have a demo. It's like, hi, my name is, blah, blah, blah. Here are my, here's my demo reel. And he'll just have the different voices with no, context in between them. Just the different voices.
That's the best.
Like a lot of other different character reels.
Yeah, that's generally what you want to do. You can simplify it even more. Like, I need to do a proper one myself even. You just basically, they'll just say his real name or just say Ganondorf, character reel, and then just do his voices. That's the best way to do it.
I'll let him know because I just told him I was like, hey, you should try out for it. I think you more or less meet the standards, and I didn't really see the video until he actually posted it.
Yeah, that's the
I was
only
just
thing
curious.
that held me back for that one. Because
I'll let him know.
Yeah, no, let him know. But yeah, that goes for anyone who wants to become a voice actor. Just like, don't be surprised if you have things that you improve your voice. I do not want to deny people. I want to see as many people get on the list and provide voices. That may not be
These
possible.
frames, Kale's literally holding his head back and messing with me hard.
Well, so but how do we put this in a way that actually makes real sense with the context of voice acting here?
Yeah, go for it, Ted.
I no longer go by that name. For very astute reasons, you should know.
Yeah, what do you go by? Just Matthias?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha, Matthias. Cool.
So it'll be changing on the USB forum sometime soon. I don't know
Gotcha.
when, but
Gotcha.
so the number one question we get, and we get it in multiple places, is I want to voice act. How do I voice act?
Yeah, it's a big one. It's a big one.
That literally is the number one question that not just voice actors get, but our own animators get that on their streams when we talk about it.
Yeah, we
I've
get that
seen
a lot.
Myself.
We get how do we voice act and how do I animate?
Yeah, exactly. We always get how do I animate and how do I voice act. And I'm going to give you two of the best resources right now if you want to learn how to animate. And this one actually came from a much older, well, actually, I don't know what he does now. Does he still go by Ashman?
792. I have no idea what Asher's doing now.
I don't know what he's doing. I know I need to get in contact with him because
The Happy Harry one, right? Is the one.
yeah,
you're talking
Happy
about?
Harry's how-tos. If you look that up on YouTube, I'm gonna tell you, I spent probably about 20 minutes. The first video is about 21, maybe between 17 and 21 minutes. Watch the video and then do it.
What's
You don't
the name
have
of
to know.
the series? Because I've never heard of it. I might be able to pick up a new tip or two I've never seen.
Happy Harry's how to. Something
Yeah,
like that.
Happy Harry's how-tos.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down in a notepad. Sounds
Yeah.
interesting.
Oh, and he did
Happy
the other one,
Harry's
too.
how. I'll just do Happy Harry's how to.
Well, I'll you know what? I'll just do one better. I know exactly which video it is, so let me just grab
There
it.
you go. Just drop the
Because
link there.
that's how I learned how to animate. And I rarely animate, but I know how to animate, and I
Yes.
can animate.
It's a really good skill. Like, I know how to animate, even though I'm not a very good artist. But because I know how, it makes it a billion times easier to direct the animators for the heroes.
Oh, yeah.
Because I can speak to them on their level.
Oh, here
Yeah.
we go. I'm gonna send it straight to you, Arrow.
I'll be
Cool,
back
thank
later.
you.
Catch you guys later.
So, see you,
Hey,
Matt.
Mac.
See you,
Matt.
But Happy Harry how-tos, if you want to learn the basics of animation and then continue to go into it, that's where you're going to start. You don't have to know how to draw. You're going to screw up. But that's how you're going to learn from start. Flash
Even-
animation basics all the way
Even
up.
for people who know how to draw in quotes, like myself, there's always a room of improvement. So I'm always looking into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you want to learn how to animate, you want to learn how to draw and improve, that's the thing. Happy Harry how-tos. It goes from Flash animation basics.
That's
Now,
such a
for-
fun name.
Yeah.
I know, it was great. When Asher gave me that one, I was like, really? Is this a thing? And then I went and looked it up, and wow, this is actually pretty good. It explains everything so well. This is perfect. So I always recommend that to everybody. The second portion is, our second question we get, how do I voice act? Now,
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot we did one.
I'm sorry?
I kind of realized that we dodged that question at first by accident. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So Mac left, but Mac was in a we were doing a charity stream
Yeah,
or something. Yeah, we were doing a charity stream, and Recorder Dude here was playing Bubba Bo.
Oh god, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, okay.
That's right. Holy crap.
Yeah, you were playing that, and I just happened I happen to know a couple of Thai range voice actors, and I asked one of them to come in. He is Neil Kaplan. So his best advice for us ever is you have to ask yourself these two questions. The first of which is, when you think of a towel, today, in this day and age, what do you think of a towel as?
I think of a towel as something that's hanging on a bar in a bathroom.
Okay.
a towel! Well, you think of Mr. Towel? Okay. I mean, I guess that's a legit thing to think about. Maybe.
Well, no. It'll make sense in a second. Trust me, it'll make sense.
Yeah.
So, when you think of a towel as an adult, you think of it, okay, it's something I use to clean with, it's something I use after a shower, blah, 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 blah. However, when you're a 5-year-old, what do you think of a towel as?
Something to tug on and play with.
A cape.
That
you think
too.
of it as a cape. So when you want to do voice acting, it doesn't matter how good you are, how bad you are, if you don't think you can do it. Trust me, I hate my own voice when I do my own stuff, and I think that I suck, but apparently I'm good. And everybody's their own critic. You're your own worst critic. But his exact words were, just put on your cape like a fucking 5-year-old and fucking fly. That's how you do voice acting. And that's the only way you're going to get better, is just do it. And eventually you're going to run into characters you never thought you could ever do before.
Yeah. And in terms of a little more grounded advice, because I've seen people pop up more, when you become a voice actor, don't do it because you think it's going to make you famous or because you really want to do a specific character.
I mean, that goes for anything. Just don't do it to be famous. Just do it because you enjoy doing it.
Not just because you enjoy doing it. Do it because you want to work on and expand the range of your own voice. When I started
or your skills.
Or your own skills, yeah. You don't choose character voices. You create voices for a character that works with you.
Oh God.
Like my Sonic voice, right?
All right, yeah, this is happening.
None of the Sonic sound like that. That is not any canon Sonic, but I've developed it in such a way that it sounds enough like Sonic the Hedgehog. People buy it. And now I'm the Sonic for all the Heroes musicals and several shorts. So it's less about how much you can sound like a specific other person and more how you can sound like that character.
Right. Again, the biggest thing I get out of it is just have fun, enjoy it, and do it.
Be a 5-year-old and fucking fly. That's the core of it.
That's pretty much how you do voice acting. Now,
being an adult is overrated.
Yeah, being an adult is overrated when it comes to voice acting. You just have to have fun with it. However, comma.
Oh, hey, Sasso's here. Welcome.
Nice.
Oh, hey, Sasso.
The other half of that, once you can get past the aspect of you hate your own voice, and trust me, that's going to happen.
Oh my God! Every single time, everyone gets
yes,
it.
every single time. I hate my own voice, but apparently, as I said before, people have told me that I'm good. That's them. Me, I hate it. Point being, though, is that once you can get past the point of being able to do it in, behind a computer screen, or being able to do it in public, because that's the real fear, is being able to do it in public. Once you can get past all of that, that's when you start working on your audio gear. And that's when you start going, okay, what do people actually want? What are these things? What's 44.1K hertz mean? What's 16-bit wave? You start actually asking these questions. So when you submit your stuff, you've already got the voice.
Yep.
You already know what you need to submit. What's good? What's bad? Oh, hey, I'm listening to my voice. Oh, I can hear that pop in the background. You're actually training yourself to go, okay, I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm doing. Had it not been for Sonic Paradox, I wouldn't know what to look in animations for.
Yeah.
In frame by frame. Or know what to look for in audio.
I'm gonna come back to these frames.
So
SP's been a godsend for all of us. We're a big, crazy family.
Are we? Are we a crazy family? Are you sure about that?
Is it Final Jeopardy?
I want to be part of the crazy family.
Yay!
Yay.
But anyway, yeah, that's how you animate and that's how you voice act.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nah, that really is it. Just go out and do it.
Step
Also-
number 1: have no life.
No, you can have.
Wait. Arrow is not wrong.
It's easier if you have no life.
It is way easier if you have no life whatsoever, because animating and voice acting is gonna take all of it up.
Yeah.
Yep. There is
I mean,
not
like-
enough time in the day to do everything. That is just the sad truth.
I mean, like, I've got a fucking job now, and I'm starting to live like a normal person. So if I hadn't started when I had nothing, I probably wouldn't be where I am now.
Right. More of don't have a life so you can have a life.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Have a delayed life.
I mean,
delayed life.
delayed life. I mean, he's not
Wow.
wrong.
So how does that work for Wax? Because he's a robot. I mean, he's all eternal and shit.
Wax just has an artificial life.
Very
There you go.
artificial.
Very artificial. I mean, hell.
So
Wax
is
has
it
his own
okay to
portal.
wear a towel? So wait. So is it okay to wear a towel while voice acting?
Yeah, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a second. I will actually answer this with also, well, almost a quote from the same person, Neil Kaplan. I was it back in 2013. It was in 2013, February of 2013. I actually got to sit in and voice act for, I forget what the game was called, but the character, it was for an RTS, and one of the people that was there was Neil. And as he was describing, you know, the problems and the issues that you're going to have, he was also telling us that sometimes people will, who was it? You ever seen Battlestar Galactica, the new one? Or have you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I've heard of it.
Okay, so in the newer Battlestar Galactica, the one of the human Cylons, the blonde-haired chick, I forget what her name is, and it's gonna kill me because I've seen the series. Anyway, she was always telling people, because she kept getting the question, you know, how do you get into your character so well? Because it seems so fluid, so nice, and so great. And she would say, if I have an item, be it either a rifle, or if I'm supposed to be wearing something, you know, I will wear that, or I will hold that, or I will imagine myself holding that weapon while I'm delivering my lines, because you're actually getting into the character. So putting on that, you know, that towel as a cape to be the superhero, even behind a computer screen, if that's going to help you, go ahead and use that. Don't use that as a, don't think of it as a handicap.
No.
Think of it as as an addition to who you really are. Don't see yourself as a voice actor.
Yeah.
See yourself as the character.
At the same time, if it's something that's like making noise, like if you're saying, "Oh, I've got to hold an industrial turbine to get into character," then maybe
Yeah,
practice
don't
something.
turn it on, but
Yeah, like that's the only thing if it makes noise. Also,
No, turn it on. It's not authentic enough.
Also, another thing that can really help when you're still learning yourself into a voice is to think of warm-up lines that you always do in character. That way you can sort of build yourself into it. Like when I started doing Sonic, I'd start with the
Uh-oh.
obvious.
Oh yeah, this is happening.
I think I remember
Okay.
this.
yeah. Sailor Moon Crystal Abridged.
Yeah.
Nos Syndrome used to do this thing. It was great. But for Nephrite, in order for me to get into the actual line, the line he gave me, because they wanted it to sound like a combination of Yugi and my own voice.
Oh boy.
So the line they gave me was, "The only D you're getting is a duel." And that's how I had to get into character.
That sure is like if it doesn't matter how dumb the line is. I used to like before I warmed up with "oh yeah" for a while. I was warming up with
I'm so fucking 90s.
Yep.
all that matters.
That's the one I remember.
All that
Yep.
matters is that it gets you into character. Let it
Yep.
be as silly as you want.
You're gonna find lines and things like that that really get you into how to voice act. Now, for animating, I think Arrow had, you know, Arrow and Wax and Piggy Bank and everybody. I don't know what you guys do, but for voice acting, that's what we do.
Yeah.
My thing is, it really just comes down to warm-up sketches. My thing is, I love I don't want to say I love animating off model because that's not a good thing to do, but I love just having really fluent and a lot of frames in my animation. But it's also really hard to keep stuff on model, so that's kind of where I'm practicing right now. Because I just animate, I just draw, and I try to keep things consistent between frames, but at face value it looks fine, but the more and more you look at it, you can see a lot of things breaking down. Like earlier I was complaining about I was animating having Tails' head go back, right? So having there's things like his ears and his hair tuft that could easily lose form if you're drawing it in a different way in the next frame. So I have to constantly go back and forth between frames to fix that kind of stuff, make it look consistent. That's kind of stuff I'm practicing with. So to do that, I just practice drawing beforehand, and I also like to try and have my own model sheets on hand as well. So if I'm forgetting a detail, all I have to literally do is look at my other screen and say, "Oh yeah, that's a detail there."
Yeah,
And
model.
remember it.
Okay, those are big. I guess there's a couple warm-ups for animation then. One thing that I have for Undersong is I have reference sheets for all the characters because I have like 10, 12 different people drawing those guys.
Right.
So there's a sheet that everyone can refer to. And the other big thing is having storyboard/animatics before you go into a full cartoon. That way you have a guide. With animation, it's less warming yourself up because voice acting is part improv, so you want to be prepared. It's more giving yourself a guide for the long-term work.
Yeah. Even then, your quality of what you call quality can definitely change over time.
Oh my god, yeah, no, Jesus Christ. If I look at the songs I did in 2012, 2013 compared to what I'm doing now, there's like such a huge gap.
There's this one thing, it's called Casino Calamity.
Yeah, that's one of the big ones that okay, guys, in between the time I wrote Casino Calamity and the time I wrote Undersong, both of which include rapping, a musical called Hamilton came out, and I learned how to write rap. I apologize for Casino Calamity's rap in advance.
Well, at least he's apologizing.
That's gonna go over like a turd to punch bowl.
Oh yeah, no, that's the
I've
one.
I've never heard that saying before. That's gonna go well like a turd punch
That's
bowl.
gonna go over well like a turd to punch bowl.
I'm stealing that.
Do it. Steal the turd from the punch ball.
No, not
Nobody's gonna mind.
You know what? That's very true.
Oh my god.
I don't know what I'd do with it. I probably need to wash my hands after that, but at least nobody has to worry about it being in the punch bowl anymore.
I mean, technically speaking, you can't see it, but it's still there. We're having a debate about a turd in a punch bowl on Sonic Paradox Street.
Rated E for everything.
Oh, you know that's not fucking true. Actually, there are 7 hedgehogs. Wait, what?
Let's see if we got any more questions. What's the word cringe? It's what the internet uses to describe things they don't want to take a closer look at. Can someone tell me about the overnight trend, Lawrence and Yenny?
Where are you actually seeing these?
YouTube chat.
Oh, wait, that's right. We have a YouTube thing. I've been watching Arrow.
Oh.
All berries.
I mean, I linked the chat in well, it's probably not there anymore. Sorry.
No, that's alright.
My chat's not very active. I'm trying, okay?
My favorite line in the Sonic series where modern Sonic says to classic Sonic, "Enjoy your future, it's gonna be great." Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's great.
I pray to my goddess Metal Mario.
Metal Mario.
Good on you. Good on you. Silver angrily yelling out, "I'm not freaking gay."
That's a fucking genius. Okay, you guys gotta get that. We gotta do it now. Totally,
Yeah, there's
totally beautiful short.
Well, move over how to make your own Sonic fan character.
Silver is fucking gay.
Silver's
Wait,
gay.
didn't we technically already do that as a joke though?
We did do that short. In
Oh, shit.
Knuckles briefs.
Wasn't it also like in like Sonic Shorts 2 or 3? It's like, I am your new enemy, Silver.
Oh yeah, that was I think that was same one did tell. That was comic, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, that was Comic K.
I recognize it like his signature.
Comic has really been taking advantage of Cuphead getting big with the Schizo character recently. Good on her. Hope it gets more views. Let's see. Yeah, all the animators in SP, like, there's this weird disconnect where a lot of the Sonic animators from the old days are still animating Sonic, but the ones that did Nintendo animations are like voice acting for Cartoon Network or making
Oh god,
CN
Peter, please stop dying on me.
Like, what was it? Mighty Magiswords was by the guy who made One Piece of Crap based back in the day.
Oh.
Which is a parody cartoon of 4 kids. Fun is infinite.
Actually, one of our Sonic Paradox members was the animator for our Boondocks.
Oh wow!
He doesn't want me to. He didn't want me to tell everybody who it was, though. So I gotta keep it confidential.
Don't worry, I know who it is.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry for my computer, my computer audio dying out for anybody who's watching my side of the stream. God damn, that is breaking hardcore.
Was it? Did Chakra do Captain Ignant too? Because that one reminded me a lot of the Boondocks stuff.
I gotta close down some things here.
But anyway, yeah. So SP staff goes all over the place. A lot of us grew up. A lot of us are. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with Sonic Paradox. I'm glad to be a part of it.
A lot of us are in the industry now, but SP has definitely been, a great way to sort of get the experience and make connections and get there.
I just love working with people.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun. I'm glad that we've got new people coming in that we do. I've been worried for a long time that SP's really good pass because we were Sonic for so long.
I think we're fine.
We are. Seconds just gets more notice every time. I'm not like saying, oh, we made a hit, we did so good. I'm saying, like,
slowly but surely, YouTube is letting our subscribers see that we made new videos.
Slowly but surely.
Just grew up watching all of you Newgrounds.
Yep. That's...
Yeah. So, who is your Tails voice actor from Metropolis Mayhem? That is Fire Shadow, and she comes back for Casino Calamity. She is also my voice for Monster Kid and Undersong.
I've had to hear her say this board is really unstable, and when will this board never end, or something like along the lines, like the past 2 days now straight. That's the fun part about working with audio and doing lip syncs. You have to hear the same lines over and over again.
Oh man, buddy.
And they get engraved in your head.
Buddy, now imagine writing this song.
Oh god, you poor soul.
Yeah. Wait, you poor soul? Really?
That's a lot of. Okay, no, maybe not poor soul, but that's a lot.
Yeah, no, I was writing this over the course of like a year.
A year and a half.
In the year and a half.
Yeah, and a
No,
half.
I have no room to complain. I'm the person who animates a blue hedgehog all day, every day of my fucking life. So
yeah, and then that's not even counting the time that I have to pull recording. The fun fact that Amy and Rouge and I think Charmy, I believe it's Sonic Song 182, who are famous for Ask the Sonic Heroes. Whenever I record with them, I am just prepared, and I usually have to pull an all-nighter just to get all the things. Because there's a lot of work to be done. Like, there is some level of difficulty in directing people to voice act for a cartoon, without a doubt. That's why voice direction is a really important job on top of voice acting. Now, directing someone to sing in character.
Oh boy.
Yes! Yes! Okay, that person is going to...
running animations.
But no, that's really where the challenge is not only when you're writing music, not only do you have to hear the line again and again and again, you have to time it by the microseconds to hit perfectly.
Oh yeah. See, that's also just the thing with animation. It's like, as well as when you're working on stuff like lip syncs, or even, for example, here, like in this short that you have, in this shot you have me going, I had to fit Sonic saying, what does he say? 5 more shots, it's a piece of cake.
Yeah.
Something along the lines, and I have to have him coming off from the left side of the screen. Say those words, jump on a pinball thing, and almost try to reach the goal ring with just that one line, and to make it look all consistent. That's not easy to do.
Okay, in chat, James Machuga, that is terrible to hear, but let's try and avoid any mentions of violence or sexual violence in chat.
Oh boy.
I mean, it's something that happened, and I'm not angry at you for explaining it, but there is a lot of kids that watch Sonic Paradox, so I have to try and keep the chat clean.
See that as we attempt to, even though we swear.
Yeah, no.
Say, why am I here?
There's a difference between swearing and talking about dangerous actions.
That's true. That's very true.
This is the internet. Kids are going to hear swearing.
You're fine, James. You're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
However, so when it comes to when we hear about, you know, if it were Markiplier the next day, or if it were, you know, whatever, when it comes to people who actually have built on their fame using YouTube and things like that, we don't talk about the controversies surrounding that because A, they're people. Let them deal with their own crap and let them live their own lives. And B, we've heard it about 1,000 times, so other people who haven't heard it may not like the implications of what's going to be said, and it may start something in the chat. So you're perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. We get it about 100 times a year. It happens.
It happens. The main thing is kids filters will not filter out Let's Players that swear, but they will filter out news of like serious allegations and serious crimes.
They do that. So don't worry about it. You're fine.
Try to. Yeah. Don't worry. Alright. But yeah, no worries.
There's also just probably some better places to bring it up.
Yeah,
trying to talk to a couple of Sonic nerds on the internet.
Yeah, like what is it? I'm pretty sure that entire group was usually not fans of Sonic. So there's a place to talk about it. It's just anyway. Outside of that, what else? So projects. We have a lot of things in the works right now. As you can see, we're currently doing Casino Calamity and Sonic Seconds. Sonic Seconds is an open collab, so people are allowed to join. Casino Calamity is currently a closed. It's either invite only or volunteer with hire animators. But there's always an opportunity for new people, if they want to animate for Sonic Paradox, to join. We have also been tossing around the idea of a 3D animated volume. Nothing set in stone yet, but it's been tossed around.
Wait a second. How long has that idea been going for? Let's be realistic here.
Okay.
At least 4 years now or something?
At least 4 years,
5.
yeah.
5, okay.
Oh, hey, that's a fire alarm.
Uh-oh.
Sorry about that.
Is your school doing a mandatory?
No. That was just the fire alarm in our dorm. I guess my roommates are cooking something right now.
How you know when you're getting quality food?
Oh man, yeah, you're gonna get the best food in a dorm. You can microwave oodles of noodles.
Just like a turd in a punch bowl.
Yep.
Damn you, Hero!
Sorry. Oh man. You know what? I
thought the fire alarm was mine.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time I just said fuck it to an alarm and just continued on with my business. Now it's different when you're like in high school and they force you out of the building.
Yeah.
But I remember there was this one time. It was early in the morning. 'Cause around here, they like to sound the alarm, like where I live. They like to sound like the tornado alarms. Like the second week of every month, just to test them out. And it was a morning, and at the same time they were oh, there goes the alarm again. They were also testing the fire alarms like that. Yeah, like that alarm. Jeez. And I woke up to it. And at the same time, it was really bright outside. Trust me, I'm going with someone with it. So it was almost like the world was practically ending at that point. There were sirens going on outside. It was extremely bright out, like something was about to hit or something, and the fire alarms were going off. You know what I decided to do? Go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Just go back to sleep. Who cares? If I'm gonna die today, I'm just gonna die today. Might be a little bit depressing, but oh boy. How about I could just continue the drawing the running blue hedgehog, because that joke went nowhere.
How did you guys get introduced to Sonic?
Oh
actually,
boy. See, that's a better conversation topic.
Oh yeah, that's a way better one. Okay, so I'll start.
Well, I'm glad you agree.
Yeah. So when I was about 4 years old, I went to a science camp, and at lunch we'd get to break, and they had a Dreamcast set up, and all the kids at the camp wanted to play Dead or Alive 2, so they could. It was 2 on Dreamcast, I think it was. Play Dead or Alive 2, so they could look at tits. All day and all night, they wanted to look at those girls' tits. And I was the one kid on break who said, "Hey, look at Sega's Smash Pack. It's got this Sonic guy on it. That looks like Mario. I have Mario." So I loaded it up and played like 2 minutes of Green Hill Zone.
That's great.
Yeah.
See, my experience, my first experience with Sonic is actually something I find very precious to me, because at the time I was only like 4 or 5, maybe 6, somewhere around that time. I only played like my brother's consoles, so it was my brother's N64 and PlayStation 2. Never owned my own console, so I was always playing his stuff. Then one day, my mother had gotten me a GameCube, my first own console, and the game that came with it was Sonic Adventure DX. It's like, who's this blue dude on the front of it? He looks cool. I popped in that disc. Imagine little 6 or 7-year-old Arrow's mind being blown from the opening to that game, like the animated opening, with Crush 40 rocking it out.
Yeah.
And Sonic giving his signature smile and all that. That was the best introduction I think I could have ever gotten to that series.
Definitely. I wanted Sonic Adventure 1 really bad when I was a younger kid. I eventually got it. But the reason that I didn't buy it for like years until whoa, that's a loud one.
God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Can you shoot the guy who keeps on burning the goddamn Pop-Tarts?
I can't Pop-Tarts. I can't. I'll probably get thrown off campus and go to jail. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's a shame. Anyway, but no.
I can't.
What a mild
Just
inconvenience.
disregard that.
That means
Like,
I can't.
oh no, that's a shame.
That means I can't animate Casino Calamity for you. So you're gonna have to deal with it.
What a problem. Oh no. Anyway, so I got what was it? I didn't get Adventure 1 for a long time because when I saw the GameCube version as a kid, I read it as not as director's cut, but director's guts. So I thought it was a really mature, gory game, and it wouldn't be age appropriate until I got older. Because I thought it was like Sonic.
Stop a lot of kids now these days.
Sonic just breaks into the director's room and rips his guts out. That's what I thought the game was about when I was really young and stupid.
Sonic Adventure. Oh. Let me just mute myself just in case.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
so-
I think I'm one of the few people that actually got lucky when the stuff came out.
Yeah, you were in Japan, weren't you?
Everything okay in
I
there?
was in Japan
Fine.
when the Genesis when Sonic 1 came out on Genesis in '91. I was also in Japan when Sonic SatM first aired and when it last aired.
Damn.
Oh my god, we're on the way with water to put out the fires. Thank you!
Thank you, Chad.
Wait, that's official Sonic.
Oh, hey,
That's
Sonic.
official
Thank
Sonic.
you.
Wait, what?
Hey, Sonic.
Yeah!
Oh, I gotta screenshot that. Thank you. I'm glad it's gonna happen again.
Oh,
Oh
man.
my goodness!
Oh, it's going louder.
It is.
Hey, Sonic. Nice to see you here.
Nice to see you,
Welcome,
Sonic.
welcome, guys.
Yes. So
You know what? This is the second time I've grabbed the official Sonic the Hedgehog's attention twice through streams. 'Cause there was a Sonic Monathlon last week. God damn it!
it's getting louder.
You might be grabbing
You can't
official
win.
Sonic's attention, but the alarm's grabbing yours.
yes. So yes, my initial portion in the series was in fact, I was there when it came out in Japan, and I was there when the first episode aired and when the last episode aired in SatM, and I got to watch it Saturday morning when it was Saturday morning.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it was like kids didn't know what I was talking about, and they were like, "What are you talking about? What is this show? I played the game. I haven't seen the show, so
Oh man.
didn't know where to get the episodes."
This has been a pretty nice stream tonight.
One of my favorite old Sonic memories is way back when the internet was super young in like 2000, 2001. There was this website called nuxhoaxes.com.
Oh yeah.
It was full of Sonic animated GIFs, mostly of Tails turning into Austin Powers. And there was this... I decided I was going to go into the comic business when I was 5, so I would just take GIFs from Nux Hoaxes and redraw them very badly and try to sell them on the playground for nickels.
Good.
I was able to sell a single copy before my friend copied my comic but replaced every explosion with the word "pow." And
Pow.
yeah, it was I think it was that there was the punchline. I added a punchline to the comic that was, "Now that was an explosive experience," to which he changed, "Now that was a powing experience."
Oh no.
And then after that we weren't friends, but then a day later we were because we were goddamn 5.
Yep.
Anyway,
That's typically how it works. Typically, it's how it works.
it
And
is
then I
typically
joined-
how it works.
And then
All
I
right,
joined
well,
Sonic Paradox
I have to get out of
Animators.
here.
All right, I'll
Thanks
catch
for
you
stopping
later.
by.
I need to catch up with you guys a lot more because even though I still float around doing more tech work, which surprisingly nobody sent me any tech work from SK. So.
You're still overseas. You're still you're still sailed off right now, right?
What? Wait, sorry, what?
Never mind. That's all good. I'm trying to think. What the fuck? Either way, yeah, no, just hang out
thank
more,
you.
man.
Stopping
All
by.
right. I will catch you guys sometime later, either this weekend or next week before I have to shove off to Chicago. And if you don't know what Chicago means, it's Chicago.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Chicago, there you go.
Get yourself some pizza and a hot dog. That's like the two things we've done.
No, I'll be seeing our Tails voice actor.
Oh, heck,
Oh, nice.
that's great. I'm here.
Hey.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, I just came in to say hi to you. No one else.
Well,
Well,
nice to meet you too.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm good for. Hi. And now bye.
Hi. Oh.
Hi.
I'm
okay,
alright.
that's a thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Now all we need is Nathan in here, and we'll have everybody together. Or at least stop by once.
Nate comes in every now and again, mostly to yell glub glub robot blowjob at me. But yeah, either way.
That was an interesting experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, sorry about the alarm. I have no control over that.
It's okay, it happens. But yeah, CC is coming really well. We've got seconds coming along. That's some of the nicest animation I've ever seen you do, Wax. What second is that for?
This is the one with the bomb. This is the intro. Before he's just now looking up at the bomb. Yeah, he looks. It's the one where he uses his Metasonic as a stunt double.
Oh yeah, that one. You finished right. You're gonna do that one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. I can't wait to see it finished.
I actually got the bomb drawn up.
Nice.
Oh,
See
that is
if-
a bad foot. Okay.
I'll be back.
I'm just trying to make this board, like these boards, readable so Pepper can animate this. Sorry, running animations are hard. Okay.
Tell me about it. This took me a week just to do this part.
Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Let's see how that actually looks. I guess it looks fine when in motion.
Let's change his music up here. How about some...
It's just those back feet are messing with me right now. Okay.
What's this one?
Oh, that is a good leg. What time is it? It is almost 8 o'clock.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
How long have we been going? Oh, wow. Not even 2 hours. Felt much longer.
There we go. Sonic CD music. Animated.
Let me last frame. See if I can make this look normal.
It's alright, take a chance, 'cause there is no circumstance that you can handle. When you use your mind, Mr. Bad's got it good. This ain't his neighborhood, he's taking over.
Hopefully nice. Yeah, this should still be over. Let's see how that goes.
Deep inside and make it happen.
Or not. Oh, I made his legs. Oh, the legs link here is all over the place. What are we looking forward to for E3? That was a question that we got.
Oh man. Well, Smash for one thing.
Oh yeah. I'm curious to see where all that Pokemon stuff is going.
Oh yeah.
There's all those rumors about the Switch game. Just for anybody who doesn't know about the rumors and supposed leaks, I won't talk about it, but it's has me slightly worried, but at the same time slightly intrigued.
Yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen with that.
Then there's also that supposed Star Fox racing game.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I'm
There's
sure
just
to think of that either.
I think the only thing we have substantially that we know about that we can really talk about is Smash.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Smash on the Switch. What more do you want?
Wonder if Crash Bandicoot will show up on it.
I guess the real question is,
yeah.
chat, what characters do you want in the new Smash Brothers? We can also talk about what characters we want.
Obviously, Big the Cat.
True. Totally.
Of course.
The official Sonic page will help us out, right?
Nah, it needs to be Old Man Al. Old Man Al.
He'll make his big comeback. This is it.
We got questions from chat. If you were in charge of the next Sonic game, what would you make?
Oh, that's a very loaded question.
Chow Garden.
Oh yeah, definitely Chow
yeah.
Garden.
Chow Garden on mobile.
Oh my god, you'd make $1 million.
Just make it good. Just don't. Okay, I'm gonna get my Chow fanboy hat on here. Don't just make it simply giving chow and eating fruit. I want breeding. I want different types of chows. I want different variations of chows. I want multiple gardens. I want to have more than 8 chows in a goddamn garden.
We need a full symphonic orchestral remix of Goodbye Chow, and you see your chow miserably starving to death in the forest when you let it go.
And then gets eaten by T-Rex.
Oh,
I want to do that now. If I had money, I could commission somebody to do it.
There is a new Chow Garden game, but it's like fan-made 2D and real simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my... Because my favorite thing about the Chow Gardens is like the breeding and how like amount of options there are to it.
As for
Also, just make leveling up Chow easier, because you know, if I'm forced to use a glitch to level up my Chow easier to make it more enjoyable, there's a problem there.
That's what kind of new Sonic game I want. Because Chow Garden's mostly like a spin-off kind of thing. I would want to see a game that has the general gameplay style of Sonic and Shadows levels in Sonic Adventure, but with the wisdom of all the ways that Sega has fucked up over the past 15, 18 years.
There you go.
Basically, accept that, yeah, Adventure 1 and 2 have some things that don't hold up, but hey, they have a lot of things that did, and we should use them again. Like having level design that doesn't just lock you, to go straight forward. And like the set pieces. I think that Forces is the game that's come closest to that out of anything that I've played, but also Forces is over 2 hours and is the most linear one I've played yet. I think, yeah, like the big thing that I just want is a Sonic game that feels like a platformer before just a roller coaster. And they can't.
Oh, Cacti. You need some more in-betweens for that, man. That hand is bugging me because it just goes from bloop to bloop.
Oh.
I'm not dissing your animation, man. Just giving my own critique for it.
Yeah,
I still love your animations, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you can animate a dancing Eggman. I can't, so there you go.
Opinion on Act Games making the Mega Drive Mini. Dear Sega, give your console to someone who cares about how it sounds.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I gotta say. Because I remember getting that as a gift, not knowing what it was, and then hearing the sound, like the sound card on that. Because I booted up Sonic 2. I've never been so sad before in my life to play a Sonic game, because I was playing Sonic 2 with its audio just being destroyed.
I have the handheld version of one of those Genesis handheld Genesis console things that has Sonic Spinball on it. I love turning on the options menu and Spinball with that horrible speaker and just blasting it in full volume at people. It's fun.
At least the portable ones, you can have an SD card slot. You actually fix the audio with a hack.
Yeah, mine for some reason doesn't have an SD card slot. It just has the 30 built-in games. Yeah, there's no SD card slot on mine.
Oh, that stinks.
So I'm stuck with Sonic Spinball.
Also, a message to At Games: when you say there's 100 games in the Genesis, just say there's 30. We don't care about the 50 different versions of Pigeon Fart you include.
That reminds me. So I was at the mall, like I think it was either last week or the week before, and they had some people that were selling these NES minis.
Yeah,
and
they're fakies, right?
Yep, they're the fakies. Like I even asked them, "Is this officially licensed?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, it's totally officially licensed." I didn't follow up and said, "So where's the Nintendo logo?" Because they just call it the entertainment system.
It's a good game. It's Nintendo Nismin.
Yep.
Nintendo.
Oh yes.
They didn't. So their basic game for it was Mario Brothers, and I was just searching it because I know what I legitimately wanted to play. I really wanted to play Mega Man 2. It didn't have any of the Mega Man games on it.
Oh, that's lame.
It was just Mario Brothers 50 times on it.
If it was bootlegged enough, Mario Brothers title screen would be changed to Mr. Mary.
Mr. Mary, there you go.
Okay, like the one thing you gotta know, because you just started me, I'm a bootleg enthusiast and preservationist. I can tell you exactly what ROMs are on all those consoles.
Really?
Yeah. So most of them are going to use versions of the classic NES games with the copyrights and names removed, because technically a lot of the copyrights on the games themselves cannot be enforced as much as they can. Hardware copyrights did not fall victim to the Mickey Mouse law, and that's why it's completely legal to make for people to make NES clones at this point. It wasn't when they started in the 90s, around when the N64 was coming out, but it is now. But what is copyrighted is Nintendo's name, because that's a company name. That's not going to stop being copyrighted.
You know, I
So-
didn't actually see if they had the Nintendo logo in their Mario Brothers
They
game
did.
because they didn't have it on the console, but yet they had Super Mario Brothers there.
I can tell you this right now: the software itself will be a little bit easier to sell. Not perfectly easy, but easier. But Nintendo's been doing this since the Game Boy days. They would catch software pirates by requiring the Nintendo logo to boot up a game. So it didn't really stop people from making pirate cartridges, but
Right.
because they use Nintendo's logo, which has their copyrighted name, Nintendo could take them to court for that, and they would instantly win. And that's why they always take Nintendo's name out of the title screen, or whatever company made the game, because that name, not that game, is what they could sue for nowadays if they wanted to.
I see.
It's really fascinating. Copyright law is crazy.
Oh, I actually know a good amount of copyright law stuff. I got to study a lot of it in high school. I didn't. It's kind of funny. It was specifically like our final essay, like for the class, and we were only supposed to do like a 5-page essay. I got so into it, I did about 12 pages of it. God, I wish I could do that in college.
Oh, geez, yeah, no, I know what it's like.
I actually got deducted for some points as I went way overboard. I still passed. It's like a perfectly passable paper. I just lost some points as I went over it. That's fun. But yeah, no, I understand what you mean when you say it's really interesting.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, a lot of those, even some of them are gonna have like Samari or Sonic 3D Blast on the NES on them or something. Which, by the way, with bootleg Sonic games, don't let the name fool you. It's always just Sonic 1. Always.
Yes.
I've never seen a lesser console bootleg in any game other than Sonic 1.
Hey Tom, your Outrun song's playing.
Ooh.
The lo-fi
Yeah.
lo-fi remix.
Lo-fi remix. Yeah, this one was a lot of fun. I gotta do another Sega one. I did a Capcom one too, with Mega Man. I found like an old recording of someone beating the first Mega Man on NES. The next one I was thinking of doing was like a bunch of licensed music. I was gonna call it License to Chill.
Nice. License to Chill Penguin.
Exactly. I should put. No, Chill Penguin isn't licensed. Damn. I was thinking like McDonald's Treasureland, probably some Capcom licensed games like Little Nemo. Just a little bit of everything. Anyway, questions. We had some questions. What was your favorite YouTube video, Max Potato? My personal favorite is Bohemian Rhapsody being played in the fairground organ.
Yeah, I have no answer to that because there's too many things I like.
Yeah. A very close second in command is the guest on YouTube Poop series by Waxination, which is incredible. Waxination is second only to the real Wax. Your thoughts on these games? Resident Evil 2 remake, good for them. DMC 5, good for them. Jay and Silent Bob beat 'em up. Okay, I'll try it. ToeJam and Earl 4, looking forward to it. Shenmue 1 and 2. I have a friend who has been fighting for them for like 20 years, and I saw him cry for real when they were announced. Mortal Kombat 11 and Kingdom Hearts 3. Cool. A lot of those are franchises that I'm not really into, but you will see me cry a river when Treasure announces a new game that isn't just a Capcom tie-in for some anime. God, they just announced they're porting Ikaruga to the Switch. I'm like, there's a part of me that's saying they're just dead. It's just a license. But there's also that part of me saying, please let them live again. I want to see another Gunstar Heroes.
I want to see another Guardian Heroes.
Our Guardian Heroes. Guardian Heroes went crazy on price. It's like $200 for a complete now.
Yeah, I got a copy, but it's all scratched up.
Rip.
I missed out on that.
As long as it's not bit rotted, that's what matters. You can always fix scratches with buffer.
Oh, I've tried. It's damaged beyond repair.
It's beyond repair. Well, yeah, that's lame. Man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That happens.
Yeah. Got a question, Cool Kid? Go ahead and ask.
Yeah. Ask us a question. That's what we're here to do. We're here to entertain you while you watch people animate the same scene for 2 hours. Man,
Speaking of animating the same scene for 2 hours, Tom, what do you think of these boards so far?
Looking good. I love how Sonic is as bored and sad as we are.
He's been waiting. He's been waiting too.
He's been waiting 5 years. 5 long years.
Sonic, what do you have to say about Casino Calamity taking 5 long years to be made?
It's been 5 long years, but finally I'll be free! Free! Free!
Oh, I love that laugh.
I did you know, like the whole joke about Sonic being tortured for 6 months in Forces. I decided to go really over the top when I voice acted for one of Roger's cartoons where he actually is tortured for 6 months.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I honestly also don't want to really hear that. That sounds frightening.
I mean, that wasn't the point of it. The point of it was to mock the
No,
the
no,
whole
I
thing
get the
with
point.
Friends.
Yeah.
That was just part of it.
How long have you guys been doing this? Forever?
Oh my God! When was the first Sonic tribute collab by Sweet Cat Wax? Like 2004?
I have to look it up.
Well, I've only been with Paradox for a little less than a year now. It's honestly kind of amazing just how much I've done. And I haven't done an amazing amount of stuff, but
I've been with Paradox since 2011. I used to think I used to think I came in during like the Bronze Age, but I think that was probably the Silver Age. This is the Renaissance, though.
Oh yeah.
I think I came in around 2011 too, maybe 2010. I don't remember.
You came a little bit later than me. I remember Broken Wavelength and Katie joined a couple days after me. And of course, I joined a few days before SP decided to pull the pony prank on the forums. Yeah, you guys are lucky that you weren't there during the forum.
Oh, but I've heard about it.
All right,
Oh, trust me,
chat. This is the very first Sonic Paradox animation.
Oh boy, you gotta see this. I mean, I can't hear it, but I can gotta see it.
Yeah.
Oh, my music stopped playing.
Oh my God! Look at that.
Yeah.
It's me,
Oh, no.
Sonico!
Yeah.
Can you stretch his mouth out to be even worse?
I can make turn into outlines.
Oh my God!
Wow, we've come so far.
Holy crap!
All right, here's Bitmaster.
Oh my God!
Oh God, Wax, is that you on the right? Like the who did that, Amy?
I didn't draw any of this.
Oh, okay.
This is before me.
Yeah.
Oh no, his eyes.
Yeah, this was pre-Wax SP, which
Man.
basically means it was Caveman SP. Man, look at how big Eggman's head is. Hey, this is where it started.
Hyperactive Youth. Oh
Yep,
yeah.
that's where it started.
So what are you guys panning for the future of the channel? Well, you know, we've been panning for gold for a little while. We think we've struck it with Sonic Seconds. We've consulted several crazy old prospectors, to which we got a very enthusiastic gold! Gold! So I think we're on the right track.
Yeah.
I agree.
Oh, that Robotnik. Yeah, you can definitely tell this was
Who really runs Sonic Paradox? I'm gonna say Wax is the guy who leads Sonic Shorts and makes the final say on the channel, so he's still our biggest leader. I end up being the main person who sort of gets the new guys approved and into Shorts. I work with all the voice actors. I'm pretty much the go-to guy when anyone pitches an idea by now.
And,
The only reason Wax has so much control is because he's a bot.
yeah, he's a bot. I mean, I can't top that. I'm just a goddamn recorder. I'm a flute. How the hell's a flute gonna beat a robot?
Hey, I'm just a gust of wind, okay?
Yeah. That's true. That's how. That's the chain of command. The robot plays the flute, and a gust of wind comes out.
Oh, here's little Mario's animation.
Yeah, little Mario. But no, I'd say like the main people who run SP right now. Wax does all of the leader work and final choices. I do most of the middleman stuff that gets volume moving.
From what I can tell, Celeste does a lot of middleman work as well.
Rob does a lot of compiling, and he's, I don't know if I'd say he's our PR, that's more Little Mario right now. I'd say Rob's like the guy that keeps people excited to work. He's enthusiastic. And
Oh,
that's-
yeah,
that does have a place.
So what does that make Donnie?
A spider bat.
There you go.
He
Sorry,
did the
Donnie.
He did the crazy laugh. That would be me, Recorder Dude, aka Rec D, aka Rect. I am the guy who writes
He's
the
the guy.
musicals.
He wrote the music of your childhood.
And I also voice Sonic the Hedgehog!
Some of you are probably still in your childhood.
Oh, Ultimate TH. Oh, I love this animation.
Oh, man. Gosh.
How you feeling right now, Wax? I still got plenty of energy in me.
Well,
Like-
me and my friends during the summer watch your videos. Do you have anything to say to me and my friends? I'll tell them and show them what you guys said.
Your friends are cool if they're watching Sonic Paradox.
Drink your teeth, eat your milk.
Oh.
Don't talk to
That's
strangers.
Don't get in the car.
Especially over the internet. And,
Wait,
don't
what are they
do
doing right now
drugs,
then?
Brush your teeth.
Brush your drugs. Eat your teeth.
Don't
Yeah.
forget.
Oh yes, yeah.
I don't have a crazy laugh. Crazy kitty.
No, Wax is a robot. He's tall. He's
Yeah.
the tallest son of a gun alive.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Does Wax intimidate? Wait, intimidate? What the hell's an intimidate?
Wax is like if Andre the Giant worked at Staples.
Oh man,
That's one way. I haven't heard that one.
Oh,
Wax,
man.
do you T-pose at people to intimidate them?
I don't need to. I'm that tall.
Honestly, that would probably be really scary. It's a really tall man just T-posing at me.
Yeah.
Alright guys, that was Sonic Tribute Call Anthem. That was the very first Sonic Paradox animation. How about we show off How about we show off the other one, the Tribute Call Anthem 2?
Oh, the one that will never be
yeah.
finished. The only one that rivals CC in undoneness.
Yeah, this one is very incomplete. This was my introduction into Sonic Paradox.
There you
Oh
go.
boy.
I still remember Gus made this. This is pretty good for loading it. He wanted it so that you control Sonic with the mouse, but we never got around to it.
Oh, that would have been cool.
I still love my own animation menu here. Did I even get the BIOS working yet? Oh, I got some of it.
There you go.
Hey, Kamake, yay.
Oh yeah, I remember this. You showed this off once before.
Oh, here's Richie's. Now GX.
Oh man. You know, it was
I
great.
don't think I ever actually saw this before. Huh.
Alright, let's play the movie.
Yeah.
Ugh.
RGX just graduated from college today.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They all grow up so
Congratulations,
fast.
RGX.
Yeah.
Can I do the same thing next?
Graduate from college.
Chat. Yes, chat. Please give me your energy. Get me through these first 2 years so I can get into classes I actually like.
How does a ghost keep its lips from getting chapped? With spirit bomb.
Ha ha ha! I'm about to drop one of those on you.
Oops. Will Sega ever make Sonic a play? Will
Wait, what?
Sega ever make Sonic a playable character again?
If anything, I think we've had the
man.
opposite problem.
Okay. Yeah, these white screens are unfinished parts.
Sorry, What I Made Up is playing, and I love this song.
That's
On my end, this thing.
Oh man. Isn't that the one that's at the end of Heroes?
Yes.
Oh, you are going to love what we're doing with the finale.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Oh man, I'll tell you what my grand plans are some other time, but you're gonna want it.
For now, we can use my grand super finale, or I guess I should say our big finale.
Oh yes, the big finale.
I'm really excited to animate that.
You'll do.
It's gonna
great.
it'll be a while, but I'm gonna be putting my A+ effort in the entire short.
There you go. Well, that's gonna show off what you're able to do in terms of more complex animation too.
Oh yeah. I was actually we were talking about it earlier when you weren't in here. I think I'm gonna try and see if we can come up with a second that'll have some more intense animation going on
Yeah,
for
you were
it.
talking about it. The second one, more intense animation. Let me see if there's any that are still saved, because I know I wrote some intense ones that nobody wants to believe that they'll work. Sonic Seconds.
So many incomplete scenes.
Oh, here's a really intense one. Sonic
here's-
destroys a.
I just seen complicated part here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Gosh. Sonic destroys the butterfly/moth robot in the past in Sonic CD. When he jumps through the time post, the universe is completely changed. He goes back to try and fix it in later parts, which keeps on changing into more and more ridiculous Sonic universes. Until finally he thinks he's restored his world, until his friends come out, and everyone looks like poorly drawn vectors. Sonic sighs and accepts it.
Oh no. Sounds like a long. Is that a short or a second?
That's a second. I mean, it's you'd think it would be long, but you don't really need a lot of dialogue. You just have him keep on jumping, and you have a bunch of crazy cuts. Until you finally get to the end. You can do that in 15. What other big ones? Maybe I got someone doing the shadow suit, and it's not really.
Oh, I hated animating that scene. I was no good at that.
Oh gosh.
Would I like a drink? Get me chaos soda.
We
Perfect.
actually have a chaos cola joke in the pins. Sonic obtains a can of chaos cola, opens it, and tries to drink it. The chaos comes out and pulls him into the can.
Oh, I love this part. Yeah, Supersonic.
It's a lot of fun.
Thinking I don't want it. I don't, because it sets up for the Sonic runs into a something joke. But I really want us to have a short where Sonic is running or doing something. Something action-packed.
Sonic enters Collision Chaos Act 1 and goes white as a sheet as he gets pounced by Amy, who begins aggressively hugging, kissing, being overly affectionate with him. Suddenly, Metal Sonic speeds forth to grab Amy, who accidentally ducks out of the way in front of her smother Sonic. But an overjoyed, rustled-up Sonic breaks from her embrace, jumps into Metal Sonic's arms, and yells, "Step on it!" Metal Sonic's confused but shrugs and speeds Sonic away, Amy crying in a puddle of tears.
That sounds great.
Yeah,
I could do like a really cool, like shot of Metal Sonic breaking through the wall, a bunch of different debris and stuff like that.
Yeah, that won't be a lot of fun. Heavy and Bomber the bar. What else we got?
Let me finish all my other shorts first, though.
Yeah, no.
One thing at a
since I just agreed to help with Casino Calamity.
Yeah, no. You pace yourself. Oh no, the Shadow Fever one. There's 4 different.
Oh no, not Shadow Fever.
That's okay. So we literally thought of 4 different ways this could happen. Eggman yells out, "No, not Shadow Fever!" As an establishing shot, Shadow releases his power and one of a few things happens. A, the place is transformed into a disco floor, but everyone is standing in the corners, humping at each other. Or Eggman suddenly begins turning into Shadow, screaming as quills start sprouting out of the back of his head. Or, after tons of dramatic build-up, Shadow sneezes. Dead cut to Eggman and Shadow in hospital beds.
I think that's my favorite one.
Oh man.
I think I'm done for today. Yeah.
Let me just get this one from these last couple of lines in, and then we can call it.
Yeah. We can stream for a little bit here. I can.
Yeah, because I'm like kind of super into it now.
Yeah. You're in the mood.
I'll probably continue to work off stream. I'm also going over to a friend's house tonight, so that's fun. We're gonna be playing some that new build of Smash Bros. Legacy that looks really fucking good. Not sure if you guys follow that at all.
I'm not following Legacy. I know about Infinite.
Well, Legacy is a brawl mod.
Yes,
like a really intense brawl mod it's actually pretty good. And a new version of it came out, I think it was either yesterday or the day before. I downloaded it. I'm gonna be going over to his house and I'm gonna enjoy it.
It's basically Project M, right?
Pretty much, but built upon it with actual quality. Because, you know, there were so many projects after Project M that tried to be like the next Project M. But they actually have that and Smash C2. I think that's what it's called.
Oh, they added Geno. Of course they added Geno.
Yeah, go ahead and like check out one of those trailers for it.
Of course. Wow, is an attack. That's pretty great. Metal Sonic, there you go, that's why you want it.
I actually, my friends hate it when I play as Metal Sonic. Because his side taunt, he does the long time no see Sonic, or you know, it just cuts down to long time no see. And the sound clip is kind of loud. So I'll literally just go to the other side of the stage and just go, long time no see, long time no see. And I hate it, but I love it.
God. That's evil. So evil.
I have no idea what I'm doing to Mr. DD Prince.
Oh no.
It's all about the colors.
Come on. Okay, this will probably be my last frame. I won't hold you captive.
Yeah.
I'm just making, like, I'm redrawing over a lot of this because I just want to make sure it's readable in some way, shape, or form when somebody else decides to reanimate it.
Yeah.
If you need me to storyboard any other shots that people aren't, you know, doing or that have not been taken, I'll go ahead and try and do it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, let me check out what I got. Let me check out what I've gotten done. Pause my music so I can hear this. Oh god, come on. Flash. How long is this for gonna take? 5 million shots. Still gotta work on the knuckles shot. Because that's the shot I was talking about the other night. It was like I wanted to do it all in ones as he preps for the punch.
Right.
It's gonna be hard to have him go from that
Do you
jump.
guys have Battletoads? Oh man, I do.
I don't.
Okay, so you want to play the arcade one? That's the best version.
Okay.
Battletoads and Double Dragon on Genesis is a close runner-up. That one's pretty good.
Original Battletoads, horribly unbalanced, but it does got that good music. I mean, all of them got good music, but especially the first one. I'm gonna say Battle Maniacs is probably the worst one. On the Sega Master System port, or the Game Gear port of the first Battletoads. Both of them are not too hot. Wax, why do you not reply to me? Asks, I'm DDD pressed.
I did reply.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. You're just too depressed to realize it. How many animation cells do you have, Wax? I would like to note that he spelled cells with 2 L's. I think he believes that you literally have animation making up your body.
Perfect.
1 tablespoon of mayonnaise, slim slices of cucumbers, and a pinch of pepper. Thus a Professor Pickle cucumber sandwich.
Oh.
Okay. Why not? Sure. You're deaf. I'm so sorry to hear that.
God damn it. You can hear, but he can't. So you're sorry to hear it. Ha ha ha.
Wax, what's your favorite food? Motor oil.
Totally.
It's filled with
That's a trick
protein.
question. All right, I think I'm done.
Yep, we got Cream
For
Destroyer of Worlds up. That's the end.
Yep. You have to leave
Yep.
the Cream Destroyer of Worlds.
Yep.
All right, thank you everybody for stopping by. It's time to
Thanks
watch
for
us.
watching. We
Yeah.
stream whenever we
Yeah,
stream.
thank you.
But I'm only gonna keep my streams to Friday.
Yep.
All right.
Fun. Well, thank you guys for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream on my end.
Alright.
All right.
I'm going down in 3, 2, 1. Bye, guys.
Bye.